For BESS projects, one of the most important decisions is sizing. What capacity is needed? What duration would make economic sense? Which configuration creates the best return? That is exactly what Paravane was built to answer. Paravane is Quintas Advisory's proprietary simulation tool for sizing and assessing BESS assets, both standalone and hybrid. It simulates multiple combinations of power, duration, and capacity to identify the configuration with the strongest financial performance. Paravane combines the three dimensions that matter most: the technical behavior of the battery, the market opportunities available, and the financial returns. Let's say you are considering adding a battery to your renewable asset as part of a hybrid project or developing a standalone investment. Your first question would be, what is the optimal size? Paravane runs different configurations, comparing power and capacity to identify the combination with the strongest financial performance. So, it does not just assume a standard battery size, it tests the project. Because in BESS, the best answer is rarely one size fits all. Paravane determines when the battery should charge and discharge. It analyzes the forward curve and detects market opportunities. But it does not chase every spread blindly. It evaluates whether each opportunity is still profitable after considering system losses, round-trip efficiency, and the impact of degradation. In other words, Paravane helps separate attractive cycles from cycles that look good on paper, but do not create real value. Paravane can also assess how degradation affects performance over time. The tool considers both calendar and cycling degradation, helping simulate how the battery's usable capacity evolves throughout the project life. But what happens if the market offers more cycles than the warranty allows? Then Paravane can limit cycling and prioritize the most profitable opportunities, reducing the impact on returns while respecting operational constraints. But real projects have grid constraints. Can Paravane model those? Yes. It accounts for import and export limitations, including granted MEC, granted MIC, grid constraints, and curtailments. So, the simulation respects the reality of the connection point. The battery will not import or export energy if doing so would exceed the project's limitations. What if the battery is co-located with the solar plant as part of a hybrid project? That is one of Paravane's key strengths. It can model co-located systems and determine when energy should be exported, stored, or curtailed. If the solar plant is constrained, the battery can capture energy that would otherwise be lost and evaluate the additional value it can create. Paravane can also simulate PPA scenarios where part of the energy output is already committed. So, what do you get at the end of the process? A clear view of the technical and financial performance of each simulated scenario, including revenues, cash flows, financial KPIs, and sensitivities. Paravane helps you move from assumption to decision. It gives investors, developers, and asset owners the visibility they need before committing capital. BESS projects can unlock flexibility, reduce lost energy, and create new revenue opportunities, but only when they are properly sized, modeled, and understood. With Paravane, Quintas Advisory helps you simulate smarter, compare scenarios faster, and make better investment decisions.